Hi folks, meeting Dad for my there he is. I think that's Dad smoking. Yeah, there he is. We're here for my birthday lunch because I was still in Ontario for my birthday, so it's now late October. He's coming in.
Okay.
Hi. So, lunch was great. We were at, sorry, I don't know if I said this, we were at Swiss Chalet. Sorry if I already did. It's where Dad and I always go. Anyway, we love chicken. So anyway, it is 4 p.m. and it's been kind of like a wet, drizzly day all day. So I should turn the wipers down a bit. So 4 p.m. It's dark. I also wanted to mention that we were out for lunch for my birthday because I was still in Ontario for my birthday, and which falls on Halloween. Anyway, I haven't done a vlog or a video about Ontario and everything that happened condensed, and while I'm telling you, I'm just sharing with you the progress, some may call it, of the twinning of the 104, Highway 104, between I'm not sure where it started, maybe exit 31st, 10 days before my birthday, I lost my phone outside of Laura's apartment. And long and short of it, apparently, the story is that an older gentleman on his bicycle found my phone, picked it up. He asked everybody on the street, all of Laura's neighbors, if they had lost a phone. And of course they hadn't, because it was me who lost the phone and I didn't live in that neighborhood. So he asked a bunch of people, and eventually the phone died. He also didn't know how to answer the phone because he didn't have a cell phone himself. So whenever I would call, or Andrew would call, or anyone would call it, he didn't know how to answer it. So eventually the phone died. I handed out flyers, put them in mailboxes. I put flyers on poles. I did the legwork. I posted on Facebook groups, made a report with the police. The phone never came to be. It was gone. Okay, so now, just a little side comment. I use my telephone to test my blood sugars with my Sensor Libre 2. So that was, because I am a type 1 diabetic, so I take insulin. So that was rather frustrating. And just to add to the whole phone situation. Anyway, so Laura moved. I also had a small birthday party Jess threw for me at her place. It was really nice. Kim and Trish and baby Grayson was there. Nadine, E-Man came. It was awesome. And obviously Jess was there. So couldn't have asked for a nicer celebration. We had nachos and coffee, and I think we had wine. Anyway, it was a great night. I was spoiled. And yeah, so that was on the 31st. My niece ended up getting an upgraded phone. She was due for an upgrade, and we both use Virgin Mobile. So, long and short of it, I inherited Trisha's old cell phone, but the funny thing is, it's the exact same cell phone I lost, and it's in perfect condition, factory reset, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, happy. So Andrew just called Virgin, and they got my new SIM card activated, and it was cost nothing. It's awesome. So I'm up and running. That's why you're seeing this vlog right now. Let's see, what else? So that happened, but I didn't actually get my phone connected to my number until basically we arrived back in the east, the maritime provinces. But that's okay. You know what? It was really good for me to live, tongue twister, to live a full month not without having a working telephone number or a way to be in absolute contact with the world, technology wise. It was different. It was different, but I didn't mind it. So that's what happened with that whole thing. Laura moved. The house is so cute that she moved to. I didn't get to see it before she had finished decorating and all of that. But beautiful home. She's renting it from a friend of hers. This part of the road, this part of the stretch, sorry, is called Marshy Hope, and it's my favorite part. You have a train track on the left side of the road and a stream on the right side of the road. It's pretty, and it doesn't last that long, but yeah, that stretch is just so, it's picturesque. Anyway, sorry it's so dark you can't see it the way you should. But anyway, so that happened. I had a birthday at Jess's. My last friggin' weekend, I was in London at home. I got food poisoning from my cousins. I won't name any names, but yeah, I got food poisoning, and because I couldn't keep anything down, I actually had to go to the hospital, because then what happens is, if I can't keep anything down, it starts messing around with my type 1 diabetes, and my sugars go all over the gosh darn place, and before you know it, you're in a pickle real quick. So I ended up having to spend 3 or 4 nights in the hospital because I was so dehydrated. I just needed so much fluid just to help me. Anyway, I survived that. So my last week in London, I was in the hospital, and everyone got all upset and all this and that, blaming each other, and oh, I wanted to see you before you left. Anyway, long and short of it, it was time to go. It was time to go. I had enough, and I needed some peace and quiet back, and Gunnar needed to come back inside. It's certain, the weather's starting to change, and yeah, it was just time to get back into some sort of regular routine. And the drive home was good. We left on Sunday night at midnight, and then made it as far as St. Leonard, New Brunswick, and stayed over at a motel there, which is actually a border crossing town. We might go back and just go across. I think you cross over a small bridge into Maine. Anyway, something to think about. St. Leonard, New Brunswick. It's about 6 hours from Antigonish. But yeah, the drive home was pretty good, and Gunnar certainly is happy to be home. Yeah. Well, we're back in Antigonish now. I wanted to come to the Domarama. Okay, so I went a little wild. I got everything that was in Meltdown, including fruit juice. Okay. See you at home. Okay, I'm home now, folks. Andrew's heading to bed, but I wanted to show you. Not my unmade bed with Andrew in it, but our blue tropical plant with sparkly blue butterflies to match. How cool, eh? Anyway, I better tuck Andrew in before he has a heart attack. Okay, so now I want to show you these. So this was the tree I got at the end of last winter holiday Christmas season. I have 2 trees. This is my second one. I call mine Ian trees. My son who passed, his name is Ian. So in my house we don't have Christmas trees, we have Ian trees. Anyway, so this is his gold themed tree. Still looking for the proper topper for it, and I haven't found one that I like. But this gold tree is also his yearly ornament tree, so his special ornaments go on here. So his first ornament was this Santa head on the shell. So that was Ian's first Christmas. And his second Christmas, I got this shell. It's a Hallmark. Let me go this way. It's a Hallmark ornament for 2020. It's their keepsake one. And then the one from last year. So the keepsake was a sand dollar. I don't know if it's clear or not, but anyway, so that was last year's Christmas. Again, his Hallmark one. And then this was made special by Michaela, Rebecca's daughter, my niece, with my son's initials, and the wings and the halo. She made that special for Ian. And then this little bulb here, that was my grandmother's. It's old, you can see when you look at it. Anyway, so that was Grandma's. Cute little bell. We have a bell at the top. So aside from those, there's not a lot of color. It's just mostly gold. Okay. Oh, look what I found though. Gold butterflies. And butterflies are something that I use as a symbol of Ian. So, how perfect. Okay, what do we think? I know it's probably hard to see. Can you see them? There's one. There's one. I tried to kind of put them on the ends of the branches. Anyway, they're really pretty. Let's just kind of see them. Anyway, there they are. I don't know if it makes a difference if I turn the light off. Oh, you can still see them. Alright, you get the picture. So that's the newer of the Ian tree collection. This is the OG tree, the OG Ian tree. This is what started it all. I have to still get a tree skirt, but This tree's theme is more white, silver, blue, but mostly silver and white. Alright. Oh, yeah, and guess what I found? Right? And these ones are a little bit bigger than the other ones. So, heck yeah. Okay, so these are, they only get 3 in the larger ones, but there's one. There's one, and then I put one at the top because I don't have a topper for this tree yet, but and there you go. Not bad, eh? Okay, and that's Ian tree number 1. So I got this wreath from the dollar store. I'm gonna switch it up a bit and add the poinsettia garland, and I liked this kind of rose gold poinsettia piece. This thankfully comes off. I'm gonna incorporate the bells so it jingles when I open the door and close it. But no red, just white and rose gold. Okay, wish me luck. This is for the front door. Okay, folks, this is how the wreath turned out. Not too bad. I don't usually do crafts, so I'm happy with it. I'll just have to get a hanger for the front door to hang the wreath on. Forgot to grab one of those. But yeah, I'm happy with it. The wreath itself was $2.50. The garland was like $3.50, and then the fancy decoration was like $1.75. So this whole wreath is under $10. Okay, that's it for now. Bye, folks.